another video. So we're on our way down to the River Taz. We're going to go to the bridge where I went in the last session on the way home, see if I can get a few more fish out of there, see what else is in there, have a look in the daytime, see what I can see, if the water's clear or not. So welcome to Waterside Fishing Adventures. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Hopefully we'll get a few fish. We're now driving over the chosen spot. Stop here, take a left, around to the bridge, and that's it. That's where I'm going to park. And that's where I'll start to fish. If nothing happens there, then I'll take a little wander along the river. Drift some free line bread along some of the stretches and see what we get. Well, we're here. The water's lovely and clear. Didn't know this last night when I looked at it. I can see chub and stuff swimming about. Don't know if you can see them on the camera. Try and show you. Very hard to see. If any come close in, I'll show you. There's plenty of small fish about. There's a few rainbows or brown trout, whatever they are, a bit further out by the looks of things, so we'll have a go for some of them. And some bigger stuff over near the bridge up that end. So let's have a few casts and see what we can get. I'm getting a bite every cast. Haven't hooked up to anything yet, but you can see the fish are swirling out there, taking bits of bread and out and putting out. There's a lot of small fish out there, so I've got to try and get through them to the bigger fish. Hopefully we'll get a hook up soon and bring in a decent fish. So I've had 3 or 4 casts now, literally getting bites as soon as they hit the water, but I'm not hooking into anything because they're small fish. I can see them because of the clear water. I can see them all pecking at the bait. So I can strike at the right times now, but I need the bigger fish to come in for me to actually catch anything. So we'll keep going through and hopefully a bigger fish will come out of the weed and grab it. If not, we'll have a go on the other side of the bridge. I'm using flakes of bread like that. Just running through free line with the flow. Pretty much the same as I did last time I was here. So let's see what we can get now. Well, I've worked out the bigger fish are under the bridge, about 3/4 of the way under. Right under. If I run some bread through there, then gently wind it in, I'm getting takes and they're grabbing it, but I'm not hooking them. So I'm now going to try a bit of floating crust, float that through and see if I can find out what they are. Today is a lot hotter day and I can't get overhead clear the water as I can see straight through it. But down in front of me there's a lot smaller fish, whereas I want obviously some bigger fish if possible. If I had a smaller hook on, I'd be hooking loads. I could probably have 20 fish by now. But I'm going for hopefully a big chub or a big trout. So I'll keep going and see what we get. Well, that worked a treat. As my bread went under the bridge, sort of mid the bridge, something smashed it, but I didn't hook up. All I'm doing is putting it on like this. So I put it down here in the flow. Try and make it so you can see what I'm doing. Piece of bread that appears in the picture, which you can see now, is my piece of bread. That's my piece of bread going down the river there. Hopefully you'll see it go under the bridge and see something smash at it. With the little one, don't take it on the way through. Sorry about the road noise, but there's nothing I can do about that. It's the middle of the day on a busy road. Ooh, nice fish just swam right through the middle there. Right near where my bread is actually. As I said, there's plenty of little ones down in front of me. You sit there all day with a small hook and maggot on, and pulling the fish out of cast, but we'll try something a bit bigger. Not yet. I ain't been here long. Only had a couple of casts. Whatever will take it really, but probably trout or chub or something like that. Plenty of small fish on the sides, but the bigger ones are under the bridge there. You're alright. Getting a few people coming over and asking me how I'm getting on and stuff. Well, I don't seem to be getting anything on this cast through. I don't know if you can see the ripples of the bigger fish under the bridge there. It's hard to show, it's quite far away. I'm zoomed in. So I'll have a few more casts and hopefully I'll get a fish to show you soon. Boiling hot, it's going to be t-shirt weather in a minute. Come out with 2 tops and a jacket. Don't think I need either of them. We're in right under the bridge. Oh, well, that was fun. I don't know if you saw that. I had to walk all the way around the roadside, but it was well worth it because we have a big trout. Bad fish. Hopefully we'll get a few more of them. Lovely fish. If anyone can tell me what sort of trout that is, I think it's a brown trout. If anyone can let me know. Well, this fish was spitting up these. I don't know what they are. Little fish by the looks of things. So we'll take it as feeding on whatever they are. Little fry. I had 4 or 5 of these in his mouth. I just thought I'd show you. Right, let's see if we can get some more. Well, I found the new way is to let it drift under the bridge and then spin it in backwards. We're in. Smaller fish this time, I think. Really good takes under there, but just very gently bring in the bread like I'm spinning. Trout. Yeah, I think so. I'm not really sure to be honest. Around?
Yeah.
Had a couple.
Excellent. Nice to see something.
Yeah, there's a few down there. What I'm doing is I'm drifting right under the bridge and sort of out the other side.
Oh, yeah. I never bothered ever fishing there. I often stop and have a look when I just want.
Yeah, well, I've done the same. I've been looking for years and I've been going up the other end of the river and that.
Yeah.
But never had a bite and I had a quick go here.
Yeah, I was sort of down in the summertime and what have you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had fished the river. I lived in the village for 40 years.
Oh, right.
But yeah. There's a lot got in this river.
Yeah.
Donkeys years ago from Cashwood.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because it used to be a trout fishery before it turned to carp.
Right.
Way back.
That was a while ago, yeah. So that was a while back, yeah.
That was a while ago and they all got out, yeah, there's floods.
At least there's a few in there. I thought the otters might have wiped them all out, but...
No, that's good to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, good, alright, then you peace.
Yeah, alright, thank you very much, nice to see you. This one's a bit smaller. Yeah, so as I say, I'm literally getting a bite every cast. It's hard to strike, obviously, because they're so far away from me. And to you, that looks like we're fairly close to it, but if I actually show you where we are, then I'm 3/4 of the way under that bridge as well, so it's a fair away for me to strike. But I seem to be hooking a few. I lost a few as well, but we're getting a few in. So it's a nice day to be fishing. Lovely weather, which I weren't expecting. Nice to do this in between working at the same time, so it's ideal. Right, let's have a couple more casts and I may have a little walk down the river. Well, we'll keep getting bites under the bridge just as it goes out the other side, so I keep missing the strikes because they're so far away. I'm striking the slack lines too much for me to hook into them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wander across the bridge and see if I can find a way down to the other side. Never tried before, so whack your wellies on and have a wander, see what I can find. I'll quickly show you the other side of the bridge before we cross the road. As you can see, it's really shallow on this side, so not worth fishing. There is a few small chub down there moving around, but they're very spooky. As soon as you get anywhere near them, they're gone. But anyway, that's where we were fishing, down there. You can fish this side as well, but very weedy and very hard to get the fish out. So we'll go across the road. Again, sorry about the traffic noise, but there's nothing I can do. That's what the bridge looks like from underneath. Obviously fish hide up under there, but very hard to fish them areas. So we were literally fishing under this bridge, letting it drift out the other side. And if you can see down there, there's little chub and stuff moving around. Nothing big, but plenty of small fish. See how spooky they are. As soon as I get anywhere near them, they're off. And then, as you can see, the water's only like a foot, 2 foot deep. Right, so let's go across. The plan is to try and fish on this side of the bridge. Well, we ain't going to be doing much down there. But the other side is looking like it's a bit deeper. I'm very weedy and shallow further up. And we're going to have to imagine there's plenty of fish sitting under there. There's a bit of depth down there as well. Hard to see with the reflective light. I should imagine there's a few fish down there. This is where we were drifting out to. We were running the bread under, down under this bit here. As you can see, there's some bits of bread now coming out because I chucked some under as I was doing it. So I wanted to see what happened. I chucked a handful under as I left. And clearly that bit hasn't been taken. I would guess that most of the rest has. Anyway, let's try and find our way through these bushes or whatever we got here. It's looking a bit rough. We'll go through here, do a bit of climbing. What we got then? There's my bit of bread down there. Caught up on the top of some weed. Not really a fishable area. So we'll move further down and see what else we got. Very rough place to walk through. Stinging nettles nearly to my face. Right, there's only way to find one way to find fishing spots, and that's like this. Don't know how safe this is to walk on. How wet it is. Under them trees over there look pretty good, but I don't know if we can get there. Not feeling too good on this bank. We'll keep wandering down as we end up in the water. I'm literally walking through this, and it's nearly up to my waist. Not too good, soon I get hay fever as well. But you have to do stuff like this to find new spots. Someone's back garden spot there. So I'm guessing there's somewhere you can actually fish there. Let's see if we can get through under here. Got a nice little private spot there, isn't he? Oh, used to be. Looks nice, doesn't look very deep though. I wouldn't mind running some bread along there though, just to see if there's anything happening. But there's not really a way of getting in there, so we'll go further up here. God, this is like a jungle. Not that I've ever been in a jungle. I very much doubt many people fish down there, if any. Oh, so what we got here? Got a slide over there into the water. I can't see many people sliding down that into the river, can you? Looks like a nice spot. But I don't know. I suppose there's one way to find out, isn't there? It's just nowhere to put your gear or put anything down without it being in 10 foot of weed and stuff like that. I'm just trying to make myself a little platform of some sorts. I'll stick a bit of bread on. Just set you up. The plan is to drift through there and off down there under the trees. We'll see what we can do. And I'll bring you back if we get a bite. Well, that's no good because there's no flow to pull the bait along the surface to move it along, so it's just sitting right in front of me, which is no good. We need it trickling down the river. So let's carry on walking through this mess. See what else we can find. Oh, so we've got a little bit of flow here. So, oh, and I've just seen a fish move over in that corner over there. So there must be some fish here. So let's have a run through here. See if we can get a bite. Again, the flow's not very heavy. We'll have a go. Well, I moved next door here and had a little go. No fish, spot looked good. Another private swim there. Drifted right around the corner and down there, but no takes. Did see a fish move over the back area of the bank. So we'll carry on along here. Long old horrible stuff. Stinging out with all sorts. No one's been down here for a long time. Let's see if we can find some spots. All looks fairly nice, but all we can do. Try and stand my feet. All we can do is have a few casts, let it drift round. So what I'm doing is chucking in some bread, letting it trickle down stream, right down further than I can actually show you on camera, right around that corner and further down, just to see if there's anything coming up for the bread or anything like that. Because on the bridge I can get takes on the bread just floating downstream, but don't seem to have been able to find anything along the river yet. Seen one fish move in the near side bank further down. Well, we'll have a go. We'll drift some bread through, see what we can find. Never know, might even pick up a chub at the same time, not just these trout. Okay, so where the bread drifted down the river, it's gone a fair way down where you can't see at the moment. There's a few fish coming up and smashing the bread, so it'd be nice if I can get a run through there and hopefully hook one on whatever they are. So I'm going to try from here. Hope you can see. I'm going to drift all the way down there, and as I said just now, I had some bread in there and there was some good fish coming up and smashing the bread, so I don't know what they are. Not too worried what they are, as long as I hook a few up. So let's have a go. Let's see what we can do. I'm trying to set up the bank, but the bank's also uneven. I can't even get the tripod down. It's terrible. Stinger nettles and the whole lot, as you can probably already see. Right, so let's drift a bit of bread through here. This is about the only place I can stand. It'd be better if we could get further down, but I don't think we need to. I'm going to go along the bottom first, and then I'm going to put a bit on the surface, and we'll see what we can get. So as usual, nice flaky bit of bread. Obviously can't cast here, I'm under trees and all sorts of stuff. But wrap up any reels. Nightmare. But you should be able to drift along here. I'll keep hand line out and let it go down with the current. Hopefully we'll hook up to something. That's the plan anyway. Whether it's going to work, it's a different thing, but we'll soon find out. I'll leave you on for the first drift through. See if we hook up to anything. Fingers crossed. Because there's obviously fish down there, because they were smashing them bits of bread. Not all of them, only a few of them. But they were coming up and hitting them really hard. Not just gently taking them like a carp would. So let's try and find out what they were. Lovely spot to be. It's a pity I ain't got a chair and stuff with me, so I can sit down and be comfortable under here, but the spot's good. Be even better if I can get a fish on the bank. So I'm right under there now, quite a way down the swim I would say. Hard to tell because I'm obviously just going along the bottom. Hopefully it's not weedy, I don't think it is. You can see the bottom slightly on the edges. Paid out a lot of line now, so I've drifted through the fairway, I would say. Don't know what's further upstream. One thing at a time. The fish just rolled. It's not in shot. The fish just rolled down the far end there. There's definitely fish here. Just a case of hooking one up and getting a bite for starters. And hooking one up. Right, just leave you staring at the water. I'll have a few casts, see if I can hook something up, and I'll bring you back if I hook up a fish. Just as I said that, the rod flew around and we're in. Not sure what it is yet. Oh, here it is. That is. Here it comes. Something different. Little chub. Hooray! Here's the fish. Not massive, but very good start. I'm quite happy with that. Nice to see something different. Right, let's have another go and see what else we can get. I reckon that is pound and a half. Nice fish. Right, slipped in back, wipe the hands, and let's have another go. How big do they get under here? Thought there'd be some fish down this way. Well, I don't think anyone's fishing down here, do you? Pretty obvious they're not. I don't mind having my own little spots. It'll do nicely. So let's run some more bread through and see what we get this cast. Well, I've had a couple more casts through there, no more bites. They're not taking off the surface again now. I think I'm scaring them as I walk through all this stuff. It's some trouble. It's so noisy and crunchy and can't exactly creep up quietly. spots look great, but not really much you can do. Oh, there's a big chub right there though, and you can see that on camera as well, and there's a couple more down behind it, so there's some chub under this tree. Right, now we know, I shall step back and we'll have a couple of casts under there. Well, I was just hooked up to another chub, managed to lose it right in front of me, which is a bit annoying. Just fishing down here under this tree, up towards where all that green is all thingied up. They keep swirling around in circles down there. So I'll have a few more casts here before we move on, see if we can get one out. Nice to see there's a few chub in the river still, so I didn't think there was. Well, I'll give it a good go under there. There's plenty of small fish under there. I can actually watch them taking the bread as it go down, but nothing big enough to want to catch, sort of thing. Just little tiny stuff. So I'm going to move on to the next swim now, see what's up there. But I reckon there'll be some bigger fish under here at a later date if I sat there and baited up with some pellet and got the swim going a little bit. I think that'll probably be a good swim for some chub, because there's plenty of them swimming around down there. There must be bigger ones at certain points of the day and stuff like that. So right, let's move on to the next one, which is through all this again. Bit of a nightmare, but you never know, might come out with a nice big fish. We've had a fun day already so far anyway, but I don't think we're finished yet. You never know, could be something else. Let's go a bit further up here out of the way, the river, so we don't disturb the actual fishing so much. Move in this way. See if we can find anything down this way. Keep dropping everything. It was a bit of a nightmare, all this stuff. That's what we're walking through basically. All of this, which is pretty high. Above my head, a lot of it. Some of it's not. This is looking like a nice spot down here, if we can actually fish it. It's looking really good. Looking quite deep. Nice deep hole by the looks of things. This far end is where the fish were crashing, taking that bread. Obviously a fallen tree there. Trot through a few times, see if there's any fish. We'll update you as we go. Okay, so nothing at that spot. Didn't seem to really be that fishy after all. I'm going to go and have a look around the other side of this tree now and see what's down there, if we can get down there. Oh, Jesus. This is seriously deep stuff. I've got to get back out of all this lot at some point. This is what you call adventure fishing, isn't it? This is what I'm walking through, all this lot here. I didn't think that was moving, getting in the way. Well, that doesn't look very fishable, does it? Looks wild to shallow. But we'll have a quick look. I would say that's probably too shallow, but we'll go a little bit further down, see if we can run a bait along top. We'll just try and do it along the bottom, either way. You'd think some fish would lay on top of these weeds, wouldn't you? Probably do in the middle of the summer. Not so good today. Haven't spooked any fish, so we're not scaring nothing, even though I'm not exactly being quiet on this lot. Some deeper holes on the inside, but can't see much happening, to be honest. Just run along here, Goes off into a deeper bit over here by the looks of things, so I'm going to have a look there. Oh, Jesus. Whoa, nearly went over. The line's getting caught on all sorts of plants. It's a pain. He's looking quite nice. Shallow run into a much deeper run. I think we'll give that a go, shall we? If we can actually get to the water, the edge. Oh. Not as deep as I thought I was, but it's looking okay. Bit too shallow up that side, I think, but down under that tree over there, I would probably say there must be some chub, surely. And some trout. One way to find out, and let's run a bait through, see what we get. If we can actually find somewhere to put you down. This is why we're called adventure fishing, because we do whatever we have to do to get things to work. I don't think many people walk through here, if any. Right, let's get some bait on. Okay, so we're in first cast in there. Ah, it's dropped. We were in first cast. Another chub. Lost it just down in front of me down there. Let's have another go. We'll run through. See what we get this time. So we're on again. Mr. Chub. Oh yeah. Not a bad fish. Not massive. But still another fish. So that was good. Getting to take every cast. Nothing big. Yet. Must be some bigger chub in here somewhere. So we're going to keep trying to get them. Okay, so we're in again. Try and give you some sort of look. Yep, down there. Do a little one this time by the looks of things. Yep, very little one. Oh, so very little. Okay size, isn't it? Better than not catching. Going a bit crazy. I reckon there's a few of them down there. Okay, so no more under there. Had a little go a bit further up. And while I was having a go, I see a good fish crash just a bit further down. So we're going to wander down a bit. Try and get through all this lot. The trouble is, as I said before, we're scaring the fish off doing this. These spots look brilliant, don't they? So we'll fish these another day. A lot deeper here by the looks of things, which could be good. But over where them reeds are down there, something rolled or something crashed out. So I'm guessing there's probably some good fish around here. This is probably the deepest part of the river I've actually seen on this river. Remember there, looks really good. So I think we'll be coming back to these spots and fishing them a bit harder. Let's just get them through all this lot. I mean, they just go on and on and on. But if you want to fish these spots, you've got to walk through them. End of story. If you're not willing to do the work, you're not going to catch the fish that somebody else won't without doing the work. So hopefully these are going to die down a bit over the winter, and it's not going to make it any easier to fish. Fishing spook. You can see this run looked quite good. It's a bit shallower than the run I just showed you just there. I think what we're going to do is go to the next one. We'll have a couple of casts, and then we're going to have to find our way out of all this lot, because we've got to walk all the way down there for all that lot, which is not going to be too much fun, but it's got to be done. Let's get through some more of this. Pretty sure that fish that I saw crashed was around here somewhere. As I keep saying before, all this noise can scare them away. I just saw some fish go over the top of them weeds over there, so there is some fish in the area. Spot looks good. Plenty deep enough for some big chub to live. No trout or anything like that. And then it shallows right off down that way. The river's normally a lot deeper than this. So let's let a bait run through here. See if we get any takes. So it was far too shallow there. Spot looks nice. The shallow's right up down there. You can hardly even. I could walk across but that way. I've only got welly boots on, so that ain't much good. Obviously the fish move through when the water's deeper and stay in certain holes when it's not. This big hole here does look really good though. I think we'll be playing under there at a later date. Shame I've got to go into work, but part of what you have to do. If I didn't work, I wouldn't be doing this fishing. Got paid for all the bait and all stuff like that, and on these trips that I keep doing. So let's get through all this crap. Oh Jesus! Yeah, it's a lot harder to walk back through than it is to walk forward through. Don't know why. I don't know what's up here. The fence here. Don't think it goes to the road though. I think it's the back of people's gardens. No good to me. You want no hassle like that. Oh, what a pain in the butt. I'm stuck here now. I'm going to have to go back down towards the river. I can't seem to walk along. Look at that lovely swim. And I just see a chub go under the green of the back there. So I know they're down there. Shame I ain't got time to have a few goes for it, but river's not going anywhere. Hopefully the fish are not going anywhere. And we'll keep trying these spots until we pull out one of the 4, 5, 6 pounders, hopefully. Right. Jeez. I can hardly walk through this lot without falling over. Can't say I don't get into the places where other people don't go anyway. This is where we had a few fish earlier. Still looking good. So hopefully all of that won't be here in the winter so much. I hope it'll die off. Be a bit easier to walk along, but at the moment it's a nightmare getting all tangled up in these in these nettle roots and whatever all these other trees and that are. Some nice spots, but way too shallow for anything big. Didn't realise the water's so far down for all this lot. Gotta be done there. Ooh. Hope this is well worth a thumbs up and a subscribe, because I'm putting a lot of effort into this. Walking through thorns, stinging nettles, whatever all this lot is. Trees all falling down. Whew. Never know, when I get back to the car I might be able to have a couple more casts maybe. That spot there still looks really nice, but didn't seem to produce this time. Probably will at some point. Whew. I'm out of breath just walking through them. They're literally up to your chest, most of them, and lots of them are literally above my head. There's more spots to try, like under there, down in there. Look. At some point, this time we're just working our way out. Whew. Can literally hardly breathe. I had a bad chest and back lately anyway though, so that's not helping. Whew. Picture boy trouble's really light today. I wouldn't have been dragging all my gear for all this lot. Got a rod. That just went in my boot. Squidgy. Not very nice. Find out what that is. Nothing too exciting, I don't think. Beetles and all sorts of stuff running around my boots. And we've got him out. Oh, that's what you get for walking through all this lot. Need waders really. What we'll do next time. Oh, weekend. Look at that big old spider. We'll go around his den then. God, these stingers are like 6 foot high. Oh, it's better. Snaring it up to the waist. Things we have to do, eh? Let's catch a few fish. Oh, it's getting dark. The sunset soon. Unbelievable, we just walked. You can't see down how deep it was, but believe me, that was level with my face, most of it. And if it weren't there, that was level with my chest. We're back the other side of the bridge now. Very shallow down this end. Probably walk through the water and up towards the bridge and fish from there, but you'd never catch because you just scare all the fish off. Probably here we're back near the road, climbing up the steep bank. Whew. Yeah, there's the stretch the other side of the bridge. There is a deep hole down there behind that tree, which probably holds a few fish. Whew, well out, bro. No food, no water up on me today. Only playing this map for a couple of hours. We got carried away as normal. So, back down the road, cross over the bridge. We'll have a couple of casts at the bridge. Then we're going to have to jump in the car. Off home, get changed. Back to work. The next 6 hours, 8 hours. Or whatever it takes for me to get finished. Whew. Back at the bridge, couldn't resist a couple of casts. So I've drifted some bread under the bridge again a couple of times. And I've already had takes both times, but not hooked up. Gonna have one more, probably a couple more goes. It's time to get in the car. It's been a bad day, we've had some fish. Different varieties of fish as well. Found some new spots. That's great. So, work calls. That's all I can do now. Otherwise I would have stayed in after dark. Well, back in the car now, all packed up. Great session. Nice little wander down the river, apart from the weeds and stuff above me head and up to my chest and stuff, stinging nettles and stuff like that. But we got through them and we caught some fish, so that was good. So hopefully we'll do that again sometime, catch some bigger fish as well and some different fish. And we've got a new spot to look at now, so we can work our way along that river, find different swims, keep trying for different fish. So thanks for watching. Please like and share, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon in the next video.